Hey guys, it's me, Shani, and today I'm going to be doing another girly haul. So I have some vintage items, I have clothing, books, all sorts of things. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. I am so excited. Today we are actually going to decorate our apartment for Christmas, and I am just so excited. It actually snowed today too, so I was just like, this is the perfect day to decorate for Christmas. First, quickly, what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 eyeshadow palette. This is an oldie but a goodie. I used to love this palette back in the day, and I just felt like pulling it out today. It's just so pretty, and I really love the look that came out of it. Here is a close-up of the eyes. I feel like the shimmers in this palette are just stunning. And then for lips, I'm wearing the Oprah Thrive Cosmetics lipstick crayon with the Tower 28 Pistachio Lip Jelly. I'm going to start with some vintage items. So first I have a vintage face powder, which is so beautiful. I've never heard of this brand, but it is the Polly Peachtree face powder. And look at the image here. Oh my goodness. She is stunning. I love the flower details, the mirror, how she's doing her powder. It's just stunning. I love it. It says Cheatham Chemical Company, Atlanta, Georgia. And then the sides of it too are this gorgeous flower detail. And I don't know, I just love the packaging on this. It definitely has that old powder smell, but it also is the shade High Brown. Here is what the back looks like. I can't even open this because it's so full of powder. I got this at an antique store for $20. I love collecting vintage makeup, so this is just perfect for my collection. Next, I have a vintage talcum powder. This is the De Jour Kiss imported talcum, and look at how stunning. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I really love this. So I collect De Jour Kiss items, their advertisements, and I just think this brand is a really cool brand from the past, and I have a whole video on them. Definitely check that out if you're interested. But it's so funny, the day that I published my De Jour Kiss video is the day I actually found this in store, so I almost feel like I manifested finding this powder. It says it was 39 cents originally, but I believe I got this for around $10 or a little under $10. But it's not the prettiest container. Like, I feel like I have prettier De Jour Kiss items, but this is a brand I collect and I don't have this one, so I just thought I'd add it to my collection. I feel like this is the standard talc shape of a powder, vintage powder talc. I was just trying to look up when these two are from. This one I really can't find. It seems pretty rare. Like, I can't find anyone talking about it or selling it, but this one is not as rare, and I think this might be from the 30s, the 1930s, but I just love De Jour Kiss. They were a very popular brand around that time in the 20s and 30s. At the same antique store I got this powder. I also found a vintage hat, so I want to show you that. I actually have it in my new favorite hat box from TJ Maxx. This was part of my, I think, bridal shower haul, but it's just such a cute little hat box. But let me show you what's inside. I found at this antique store the most stunning vintage hat. So this is it. It is this gorgeous like pink rose design all around it. There's the mesh hanging from it, and then on the top there's like this white material with little pearl details, and it says made in Japan, and it even has the Union label, which definitely indicates it's a vintage item. It's just perfect. I just love the look of this hat. I think it's so cute, and it was only $10 at this antique store. I was so excited. Here it is on. Oh my gosh, I love it. It doesn't necessarily go with my outfit, but with a cute like vintage dress, I feel like this would be so fun. And right now I just have it in the box, but I do really want to display it somewhere because I just think it's so cute with the little flowers. for $10. I could not believe it. I was so excited. Next, I have some more vintage pink items. So I have these house slippers. These are adorable. I found these at a different antique store, and they are vintage house slippers. They're so dainty and cute, and they have the little flower on them. It almost matches the hat. Hold on. It's kind of like a little bit reminding me of the hat. Anyways, I think these are from either the 1950s or the 1960s, and this is what it says on the back. It just looks so vintage. It says medium, size 6 and 6-7, and it says Lorraine. They're actually a perfect fit for me. They fit me really well, and I don't use them really as house slippers much because I want to keep them in good condition. They're just a perfect baby pink color, and these were only $2.50. I could not believe it. I was so excited. I just thought it was such a cute find for the makeup room just to kind of have on display. Like, come on, they're just so cute. Kind of going along with that, I have a vintage nightgown that kind of sort of matches. It is this stunning nightgown I got from a thrift store. First off, look at the details on the sleeves. Like, it's just such a cute little crisscross lace detail. And we have the same detail down here with the little cinching of it with the bow. Ah, so cute. And then the bottom has a little bit of a lace trim. It's a little tiny bit see-through, but it's just so stunning, and it fit me really nicely, and I just thought I have to take this home. It's like the most girly, cute nightgown. It was only $9.99, which I think is crazy, and I think it's true vintage. Again, not too sure exactly the year, but it just feels like really nice quality, and it's just so cute. Like, look at them together. Oh my gosh, they're stunning. I cannot. While we're on the topic of vintage, I will go over some vintage books I got recently as well. So Randy and I are kind of working on a little bit of a project, and it involves finding vintage items, finding vintage books. I am not going to reveal the project yet. Hopefully I'll talk about that maybe in a future video, but we have two vintage books that we bought recently kind of for this project, but also hopefully we read them as well and enjoy them. But this one is called An Afternoon Walk, and it's this really gorgeous green color with this little design here by Dorothy Eden, and it is from 1971. Can't really remember exactly what this one was about, but this was a vintage book we picked up recently, along with the In God's Out of Doors. I love the imagery on this one. I just think it's beautiful. And then look at the side too. It has a gorgeous little detail on the side. This one's even older. It just looked interesting, honestly. Like, look at the inside pages. There's little illustrations. It just is really stunning. Yeah, this one's copyright 1902. So this one's so old. I have to actually be really careful with this one. This one's not as old, but this one's really old. But yeah, we love collecting vintage books. We kind of want to build our collection. So these two are ones we added. They look kind of interesting. Another book I got recently is kind of interesting. It's called The Book of Sacred Baths. So I love taking baths. It's something I really enjoy. And this one we found at a kind of more like a crystal shop. And this I just thought was interesting. It has different recipes of like essential oils to add to your bath, different spiritual things you can do with baths. I don't know. I was just kind of intrigued. I don't know if this is totally up my alley or not, but it just has different ways that you can immerse yourself in the healing nature of taking baths and relaxation and everything. So yeah, I picked this one up. I cannot be stopped with buying books. I have too many books and I already still have more to show you. But at the same place I got that book about baths, I also got this crystal candle. This is from the brand Earth Elements Wellness, and it's called Calming Paradise. It is coconut vanilla with opalite, is that how you say it? Heart and aquamarine, hand poured natural soy. I breathe in calmness, I breathe out stress is what it says. And first off, the packaging with the little bow is so cute. Here is what it looks like, and it has little crystals in there, like how cute. And it smells amazing. I'm usually not a coconut scent person, but I feel like this just smells so good. I absolutely love lighting a candle and taking a bath, so these two go together perfectly, but this I just wanted to pick up and try. I love trying new candles. One more vintage item, I think. I have this record. This is called Wedding Music by Jesse Crawford. I love playing records on my record player, and I just thought this was a really pretty cover and just a really cute concept. And so Randy and I are getting married, and you know, we're kind of preparing the song list and what music we want to play at our wedding, and we both love vintage stuff, so I just thought it would be cool to listen to some wedding music from the past. When I looked this up, it says the 70s, maybe the 1970s, but the makeup to me looks earlier, like 50s or 60s, but either way, this is definitely a fun addition to our record collection. I think I'll show the rest of the books and then we'll get into the rest of the clothing, but I got some new books. So I showed you the vintage ones. Some newer books I got are these two. I went to a book event near me and I found these two and I was excited to pick them up. I have not read them yet. This one's called The Modern Fairies. It just looked like an interesting premise. It's set in 1682, so it's definitely inspired by fairy tales and kind of like vintage stories or something. The bookstore person was the one who recommended this to me. They told me all about it and it just sounded really interesting. So I picked this one up. This one is A Lady of Means. It is a historical fiction. It seemed kind of like Bridgerton-esque, and so I loved the Bridgerton series. I read that all last year, so I don't know, this one kind of called to me, seemed kind of in the realm of Bridgerton, so I thought, why not give it a try for when I'm looking for a book like that, kind of a more historical fiction one. I think this is the next one I'll reach for. And then this one's kind of random. It's called 20s Girl, and it's just white here. I found this at an antique store. I don't think it's that old. It looks like copyright is 2009. The premise of this one seemed interesting as well, but also this was kind of part of the project that I'm referring to that Randy and I are doing, where we're kind of collecting different books for it. This was kind of part of that. But yeah, I will always report back if I read any of these and love them or anything like that. I will try to report back. Let's go into clothing now. I have a bunch of different things that I wanted to show you. The first clothing item I got in New York when I was visiting there, and it is this gorgeous black and white romper. I can't remember what this print is called. I know there's this name for it, but it's just this black and white design. It has this little thing here. It's the brand No Boundaries, and it is just so stunning. It has this little kind of like skirt overlay, and I know it's obviously cold now, so I can't be wearing this, but I think I only got this for like $10, so that was a score. Then I went to American Eagle with a friend of mine, and I actually found a dress there that I thought was really cute. This is a kind of like a denim dress, I would say. Kind of plain in the front, but it's just such a cute little blue dress. But the back has a cute little bow design, which I think is just so cute. It really adds to the dress. I think it's just stunning. This was on sale for $51, but I believe it's 100% cotton, so it just has a nice material, and I thought it would be a really nice staple dress to have with the little bow in the back and the pretty blue color. I have been on the hunt for more cardigans. I just feel like I don't have enough of them. So I found this one. It is this gorgeous little cream cardigan from the brand As You Wish. It is an extra small, and it just ties in the front kind of thing. And I don't know, it's just a basic cardigan, but I feel like it's really nice to have and paired with dresses and stuff. This was from the thrift store for $14.99, which was kind of a lot, but it was brand new with tags, so I went for it. Then I found this one from the brand Pink Rose. It's actually a large, but it was the only one I could find from TJ Maxx. And it is a similar color, like a cream cardigan, but it's a bit thicker and longer than the other one. It's a little wrinkled because I have to wash it. It was in the hand wash bin. But anyways, this one has little buttons on the side as well. So this one is another cream cardigan that I recently got. And lastly, I think for the cardigans, I have a black cardigan from the brand Jessica H. It's a small and it is a just simple black cardigan. It's kind of short, but it's just so cute. This was from the thrift store as well. Then from an antique store, I found two amazing clothing items. First is a romper. It is originally from Altered State. It's actually a size extra large, which is not usually what I go for, but I think with some of these small rompers, they almost make them so short and like not much fabric that sometimes it is nice to get a bigger size because then it just feels like it's more of like a dress and it's longer and not too short or anything. So this is what I found at an antique store. It is this stunning pink little romper. It almost looks like a dress, but it is actually a romper. And it's just so cute. I really love the sleeves with this one. I also feel like I didn't even say this is a collective haul. I did not just get these things in 1 week. It's been months and months of kind of collecting these things here and there. So just wanted to disclaim that. Should have said that in the beginning. But anyways, I have a couple more dresses to show you. So this next item I got at the same place I got the pink romper I just showed that was originally from Altered State. I also found a ball gown, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why I bought this or need this, but when you find something that fits you and that is kind of your style or something fun, I just feel like go for it. You'll find the occasion one day. Life is an occasion, so you want, I don't know, if it's an average Tuesday and I want to wear a ball gown, then so be it. Life is short. But let me show you this gorgeous dress. I'm gonna have to do different close-ups, but it's this gorgeous red ball gown and it has this gorgeous little sweetheart neckline and it's huge. Let me show you. It is literally huge, but what I loved about it is at the bottom it has these little bow details, like cinches with little bow details on it. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to include close-ups of it because it's so big I can't even fit it in the frame. But it is just this most gorgeous, stunning ball gown. And when I bought it, the person working there told me that this was actually a handmade or homemade dress for someone's prom, like maybe in the 80s. It looks almost 50s to me, but I think it's made later based on the material. But someone actually like handmade this, so I think it is one of a kind, which is so cool. This little thing, I usually wear it when I put it on. I wear it without this little thing that they made to tie around it, but it's just stunning. So that's like a little added accessory if you want to wear it with that. But I could not pass it up. It was $65, I believe, and then the Altered State romper was, I think, like $16. So I spent not too bad on those items. I think this was worth it, especially because it's handmade and it's so stunning, and that it's a one-of-a-kind piece. At a different antique store more recently, I found this Snow White dress. So Randy and I went to an antique store around Halloween. They had a ton of Halloween costumes out. And I found this little dress, and let me show you the bottom. It is just stunning, and it was labeled as a Snow White dress-up costume, and so of course I picked it up. It is small, like I don't know if it's supposed to be for a kid or something. There's really no tag, but it did just fit me, so I just love it. And we're actually going to a Snow White ballet coming up, and I'm like, do I wear this to the Snow White ballet, or is that too much? I don't know, but it's just so cute, and I had to pick it up. So this was only, I think, $7.50 too, which I thought is really affordable. I feel a little silly picking up costumes, even though this wasn't even my Halloween costume. Maybe next year, I don't know. But here is my new little dress for $7. I'm like, yes. I have some new shoes from TJ Maxx. They are actually Steve Madden, and they are really, really cute with the little like Mary Jane look. But the one is kind of bugging me. I think it's the left one. This part like digs into my heel a little bit, which is really frustrating. So I can't say I recommend these, but they are cute. So if I can like put something like a little bit of padding right here, I think I might end up loving them. But these are some shoes I picked up. Lastly, for clothing, I have two sweaters from TJ Maxx I'm so excited about. I have to show you. I have this one here. It's the brand Soho and Stella. It's a size small, and it's this gorgeous pink and white checkered bow sweater. Like, how cute is this? I absolutely love this one. It reminds me of my teapot that I got recently from Mackenzie Childs for my bridal shower. My parents got me it. It just reminds me of that pink and white checkered look with the bows. It's just adorable. I love it. I think both of these were $20, and they're nice, thick, beautiful sweaters. And then this one here is from Jessica Simpson. It's a size small, and it is so adorable. It's the perfect shade of pink, but what I love most about it is the two little swans on it. I love swans, and this is just perfect. I cannot wait to wear these this winter. I put the sweater on for the thumbnail, and I just think it's so cute, and I'm just so cozy in it. But anyways, another thing I got recently is from Facebook Marketplace. Actually, I believe it was $50, and it was a silver tea set. I don't know what year it's from, but it is very similar to what you see on Downton Abbey, where it's like a tray, a silver tray with a silver teapot and creamer and sugar bowl, and you know, the whole tea set. So I will insert a picture of that in here, but it's just heavy to kind of carry around, but it's so cute. And I don't know why, but I've been wanting one of those for a long time, and ever since like the Downton Abbey movie came out, I feel like I've been wanting one of those, so I got that from Facebook Marketplace. Then at a craft store, I found this super cute post-it holder. It came exactly like this, where you put the post-its right here. It's like this wooden little thing. You put that here, and then you write on it with the little bow, and I always write my schedule down every day on a little post-it note, so I thought this was so cute to have on my desk. It was only $6 at a local like craft show that I went to. Lastly, this is kind of something Randy got, but I thought I'd include it. I was talking a lot about books, and he actually bought the whole set of the Outlander books. So here's one of them. This is A Breath of Snow and Ashes. On eBay, he found all, I don't know if it's 9 books or 10 books, but he bought a set of all of them, and they are thick books, but we loved the show Outlander, and so he picked up all a set of all of these, and I think he got it for like $80 or $90, so it really wasn't terrible for all of the books, and they're in really good condition. An Echo in the Bone is this one. Dragonfly in Amber. So yeah, we definitely are big readers, him and and I am excited to dive into this series. I think maybe he'll be the one that reads it first. I might not show you all of them, but Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone is this one. So I don't know, it'll just be interesting, but they are like really tiny little text and super big books, so this series is gonna be hard to get through probably, or easy depending how good it is. But we got all of the Outlander books and I am excited to dive into this. I think this was something we just wanted because we love the show, so we just felt like it was kind of cool to have the whole set of the books, and hopefully we'll enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this girly haul, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.